All right, hey guys. So today there's a couple of things I want to talk about. One is a little bit about shoulder control, okay? And the other thing is a little bit about feel. Because shoulder control is relatively easy to teach to a horse, but it can be done in extreme ways, or it can be done in gentle, educated, skillful ways. Now, Bana, as you've heard me say before, she's a chilled horse, but she really feels like kind of like a Ferrari, kind of like a sports car. She's not the easiest horse to ride. If you step on the accelerator, she'll go. If you step on the brakes, those brakes are tough. Okay, so she's overly responsive, which is fine. You know, over time, she'll mellow out and things will become very, very nice with her. She's going to be a really nice horse. But she's a good horse to demonstrate this shoulder control with a little bit of feel. So hopefully what you'll see is once I start to move her around in a circle, let's start initially with why do we need shoulder control, okay? Let's say I'm moving to the right here, okay? I'm on a circle to the right, and she, like all young horses, ends up turning, if you can imagine how you would ride a bicycle or a motorbike at fast speed, how would you turn that bike or motorbike? You sort of lean the bike to the inside. So she drops her shoulders and she falls to the inside. Now that can cause injury to a horse. It can cause a horse to lose balance. They could slide and slip and fall. Plus, they lose all of their balance and their power. So I want to keep a horse feeling powerful most of the time when I'm riding this horse. So she needs to feel that balance. Now, let's just assume that we're going to the right here and she falls into the right. I would pick up and just push her shoulders to the left. But the important thing to notice is that her head does not go to the left, okay? So I'm picking up here, she's going to the right. So her head is bent to the right, but her shoulders are going to the left, like that. Okay, so that's to the outside of the circle. Then I change legs and we go back to telling her to go right. Follow your nose. Now I say follow my feeling of my right leg pushing here. Right leg pushing, right leg pushing, right leg pushing. Now left leg. Left leg. Follow your nose. Okay? Now can you see? Let me show this to you. If the camera comes just a little bit closer, I want to show you how I could mess this up with her if I'm in training, okay? This really isn't to teach you about shoulder control, it's to really teach you more about feel. So let's say I am going to the left this time, and I want to push her shoulders to the right, okay? So here, we can push the shoulders. So look at this. This is way too much. This is way too much, way too much, okay? Or I want to go the other way. Push the shoulders to the left. So she's struggling, pinning her ears, shaking her head. All of this feels very uncomfortable, okay? So what you've got to be able to do is figure out, well, how much is enough, okay? Keep in mind that you want to do as little as humanly possible to get the most results, okay? So I'm going to move off in that direction and walk towards you, so I've got a few steps to be able to show you what I mean by feel. Okay, so feel here means I need her to relax. So I need to relax my body, maybe breathe out because she's a little bit worked up. Okay, so I'm walking towards you. I may just pick up very gently. There we go. There we go. I don't even think that you can notice that my right leg is on and that my left leg is off. And right here, I don't think you can notice that my left leg is on, my right leg is off, right? I don't think here you can notice that I've just changed legs. Okay, and you can see that the response from the horse is such that she's not overly reactive anymore. Okay, let's just turn. Do that again. So I'm here, just push the shoulders off to the left or to the right, and then push the shoulders off to the left. Okay, so I'm looking for as little as I possibly can to get a response from my horse. The more you can do that, the more you can understand, well, okay, I don't need to do this really to get my horse to push its shoulders to the right or to the left. You know, I can actually be a lot more refined and just maybe use a finger like that. Good. Maybe use the other finger now, like that. And that means the horse would start to really enjoy finding the... She's not really enjoying it right now because we're filming. I'm trying to demonstrate 100 things. But me working with her, I would always be thinking, what is the least amount of work that I could do, the smallest signal that I can give her to get a nice, smooth response so I can really fit into her state of mind, her understanding, without being stuck in my own head. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know, maybe what we should do, because I don't like the way she's doing all this. I need to work her a little bit more. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to work Bana on moving her shoulders out, using a bit of feel. And I might just go a little bit quiet. So here we're going right. Now push the shoulders to the left. And now switch legs, push the shoulders to the right. Now I'm going to push the shoulders to the left. And now I'm going to push the shoulders to the right. So it's almost like the head is independent of the shoulders. Doesn't mean she'll always go right if her nose is pointed right. So here, change legs. There. That's nice. Now I'm going to change hands. So I only changed hands and changed sides once I felt like she moved her shoulders away from me without pinning her ears and without shaking her head up and down. Okay? So bending the head to the left. Now follow your nose. So my right leg is on. I'm looking to the inside of the circle. And now I'm going to push the shoulders off to the left. Good, good. That's too much for me. Don't like that. Easy, easy, easy. So if she gives me a little bit of attitude, I will go in and push her hard here. And then ask her nicely and gently. Now change legs. Now push your shoulders. There, that's nice. So we don't need to overreact, Bana. You can just be nice. Good job. That is all I want. We haven't really done so much of this with her. It's only been probably last 2 or 3 days that we've introduced this. Now push, push. Good. I'll try to do it when I'm facing the camera, but I'm just choosing the right moments for her. Good girl. Now change. Now to the outside. Now to the inside. She's got to stop shaking that head up and down. Eventually that will happen. Good girl. There we go. Push. Good. Okay, bit too much, bit too much. You can relax. Push. Good girl. Back to the middle. Go with the inside. Okay, other side. So now less bend and more shoulders. Good girl. Anyway, that's a little sample. There's a lot more to work to do with her, but gives you an understanding of you've got to use feel, okay? Don't watch somebody do something and then try to over exaggerate, and you've got to get that balance, listening and feeling your own horse. The more you do that, the quicker your results will be. Anyway, enjoy your training. If you got any suggestions on ideas or topics that you'd like us to cover, just drop them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.